back. Stay where you're at, mister. Okay, fine. Whatever. You want to be down here? Be down there. I have to charge my phone while I cook. Anyway, here I am. I'm back. So I'm going to continue cutting up my eggplant. How fun is this? I cut up my carrots earlier, but I had to do some stuff so I took a break. Oop. Here's my aubergine. Yeah, get the thingy off of him. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of carving out of that sticker. I find stickers on vegetables so annoying. Like, oh, they're our proprietary property. Okay, I get it, but I'm not gonna go get a blow dryer and try and, maybe you could put the vegetable in the microwave, try and get the sticker off, but that's just super annoying. Really, that's super annoying. Now I have to wash off my knife again. Gooey off. I love eggplant. Eggplant in the US and aubergine everywhere else, I guess, is what they call it everywhere. Is this knife just not good anymore? I feel like it's not. I feel like it's the knife. I'm pretty sure. I will never buy a ceramic knife ever again. No. It's definitely the knife. That knife sucks. No more ceramic knives. I'm only going to buy like knives that you can sharpen. Happy birthday. We'll wash them later. But I'm kind of thinking, no, I don't like that knife. It was cute, but I will never buy one of those ceramic knives again. They always get bad. This is the second one I've had like that. And they just... I'm making like a plant-based vegan stir fry. I had to stop earlier because I had to do something, but now I'm back. I have fresh vegetables, and then I had like a can of canned vegetables with some that I wanted to add, but maybe I won't. Let's see. I'm gonna see what I want to do. Let me think about it. Do I still have mushrooms, or did I finish? No, I finished off my mushrooms. I think I did. I'm just looking to see what I still have in the fridge. Have that. I made rice actually. I boiled earlier in my first live. I boiled this big pan of rice to go with it. But pasta would be good too. I do love me some pasta. I actually bought bow ties the other day because I hadn't had bow tie pasta in so much. I'm trying to I think just make a lot of food to have in advance that I just need to pack up, and I have been getting healthy frozen dinner thingamabobs for lunch at work, but I feel like I need to pack it tomorrow and take it with me. That would be better. Be so much better. I need to do that. Boop. All the eggplant cut. I mean, it depends. In the past, I just am not a big. Here's the thing. I feel like if you're a pedestrian, this is the difference between being a California pedestrian and driving to every location. I do cook here and there and a lot, but when you are a pedestrian, you have to transport everything, you're carrying everything with you. You carry it all. So it's not that I don't want to, but sometimes I'm time requirements, because I literally spend more time commuting than a lot of people. I walk or I take a bus, and it's sometimes I have to leave 2 hours in advance, and then I have to carry everything with me. So sometimes when you're driving, I think it's just easier to pack everything. So it's not that I don't like to pack everything all the time. It's just sometimes I do vegan mock meats, by the way. I don't think they're bad. I eat beans and vegan mock meats because I have all my life. I was talking about this in my last life. I do love lentils and rice and things like that, and I'm going to try to be better about packing my lunch. But I also give myself grace, too, because I'm not going to be unrealistic and be I just like to be realistic with myself and know what, I can get done in my schedule. Plus, I spend a lot of time going with my sister places, so I have been meaning to cook more, but I have to think about cleaning the house, just doing other things. So it's not that I don't always want to cook all the time, because I used to cook a lot more. But this whole pack a lunch thing, I have to be be honest with you, like there were a few years I just didn't eat lunch. So I kind of had to force myself to get back into, because in high school I stopped eating lunch because I didn't like going to the cafeteria, and I didn't like being like around certain like kids. So there was a time in high school, college, and even my early adult years that I would skippy whippy lunch. So for a long time I just didn't like packing a lunch. So I've tried to become better at that. So it's not that I don't like to pack lunch, because I have off and on. It's just I remember I just haven't always been consistent about it. So like I like to just be realistic for myself and my situation. And I always tell people, be realistic for yourself and situation, because a lot of people, they eat out every day. So if you get like a healthy, like of course it's best to make everything from scratch, that's the best. But if you get like, there are frozen meals, there are mock meats as a plant-based person that are actually healthy. And I know, because I've been doing this for a long time. Like I've been vegetarian, like semi-vegetarian since I was a kid. Way back in the 80s, all the way up till now. And then I've been like plant-based vegan since 2014. So I'm not going to be like one of those people that it's just like, oh my gosh, you always have to do it this way. Like I just do what is sustainable and what works for me. And I'm just very realistic with myself. And you know, a lot of the people that you will meet in daily life, they eat out. So if you actually, like, to me, like, yeah, it's great to cook your own meals. It really is. But sometimes it's a time constraint. Like if you if you don't walk to work, if you don't walk home, and you don't have a car to transport everything, sometimes you're just more realistic. I'm like, sometimes I have to spend more time doing another thing. So I always do whatever works for me, and I never feel guilty about it. That's one thing I've learned that just makes your modern life better. Like there actually are plant-based meals that are frozen that are not unhealthy. That's gonna shock people. Like they're a little bit more expensive, but they're not unhealthy. Like I've been getting the purple carrot ones. Yes. I have never driven a day in my life. I'm a California pedestrian. Like I'm this one thing that people said was not possible, that you couldn't be a pedestrian in Southern California. No. I hate driving, and I refuse to drive, and I will never drive, and I love to walk. And sometimes I take the bus to get to work, but I love to walk home, and I'll walk an hour and a half, and I love it. And the thing I love about it is you don't have to have a gym membership. And I'm like, why? Like, I don't need one. I can walk. And I love walking, and there's like this whole fallacy that in Southern California you need a car, but I'm like, I'm living proof that you don't need a car. And a lot of people are like, oh, there's no transportation if you don't drive in California. But I'm like, actually, that's not true, because you can take Uber. It's getting pretty good. There's now the self-driving car Waymo, which I'm so excited about. Like, I'm really into that. And yeah, so I used to actually have a blog called The Pedestrian Walking Life, where I talked about my adventures not driving. But it just wasn't that, I don't think people found it that popular. But I'm starting to meet more people that they just don't want to drive. Like there are people, I'm gonna be honest with you, most people want to drive. Most people really love driving. Not me. So yeah, so sometimes when you have to do all your shopping on foot, like sometimes I'll go like with my sister if she's here, because she has a car. Like if I see her, like I saw her yesterday, so I got a few things. But other times I just do all my shopping on foot. I haven't gone in the self-driving car. I'm waiting for it. I'm excited about it. Not Tesla's version, but Waymo. I like Waymo. I wish Waymo was here. Besides, Waymo's cooler. Like, they actually have been testing it. Like, they've tested it in San Francisco. My sister, actually, who does drive, she has been in the Waymo, which I thought was so funny. Because she said that she would never get in that thing, but she got in it a few weeks ago in LA. It's not perfect yet. I like how there's more options. Like most people, the majority of people, like 99.9% of people want to drive. But I like that there's more options for those of us who don't want to drive. And honestly, I've never felt like I'm always like, you can take Uber. Uber's actually okay too, because like if I need to go somewhere far and I don't want to take the bus, I can get an Uber, and I love it. And I used to do taxis before that, and the bus, walking, it works for me. Plus, I have saved so much money. Like I don't have a car payment. I never have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about this one thing that everybody else worries about in our area, about people breaking into their car. That's a perpetual worry that everybody has. I mean, I don't have to worry about it. I've had packages stolen off my patio before, which was funny because they stole henna. Which, haha to them, like, what are you guys gonna do with henna? Probably, like, we're not happy about that. That was just a couple times. So, I don't know. I don't have to have a gym membership. So, yeah, in some ways, like, it takes more time when you do everything on foot, but I kind of like it too, because this is just what I've always done. And I've never been somebody who wanted to drive, and I just really like living my own kind of life. Like, I haven't made a lot of content about being a pedestrian, because like I said in the past, I used to make content about it, but people didn't seem that interested. But I think now that was more like when I did vlogging though, like years ago. I think like now that people are doing more like videos, I feel like I do want to talk about just pedestrian lifestyle more, but just in a relatable kind of way for people that might be interested in being a pedestrian, or people, like a lot of people actually they don't even want to be pedestrians, like they do drive, but there's a lot of people that like to walk just for fun and for exercise, and it's really nice. It's really lovely, and I feel like I've seen so many cool things just walking. Like I've seen a lot of really interesting things, and it just kind of makes you aware of certain things that you wouldn't see if you were driving all the time. I feel like you just see little things in your town. It's kind of cool. I like it. So like I've just always lived the kind of life that I want to live. Like I don't feel like I have to be like other people. I don't know. And some people are like, what is that? Like, they don't get it. But I'm just like, that's what I was saying in my other live earlier. I was like, you really just have to live the way you want to live. Like, if you're not wanting to do something, or you prefer doing something else, then you should do that thing. Like, I believe you should find happiness in life and look for the things and do the things that make you happy. And I'm all about wanting to promote positive dialogue on social media, because I know a lot of people just want to fight with each other and do rage bait, but I'm like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't. I like the whole idea of having a softer edge and treating more people with kindness and respect. I don't know. It's just how I fly. Everybody else flies a different way. There's so many different now I feel like I'm ready to actually, because this is going to be like a big batch of stir fry. I'm sort of like meal prepping. I think I am going to take my lunch with me tomorrow, for sure, because I'm going to have a lot of food. But I'm just saying sometimes I don't always have time. So let's go over to this side where I have my lovely grapefruits that I need to start eating more of. These are off Somebody's tree locally. There's so many cool things about California that I love about California. People are always like, California sucks, or like I would get comments on some of my videos like, California vomits. Like, I'm like, you know what, you friend, you're the one that vomits because you're so worried about people in California that you don't realize we're just like enjoying our life. Like that's the irony about life in California is like we just love living here. Like people who live in California, we love it. Well, I know there's some people that don't, but like most of us, we love living here. I've lived here all my life. My mom, when I was younger, she used to be kind of homesick, I think, for Kansas. I don't know why. Like, she used to be homesick. She used to be like, oh, I miss my family. I want to see my family more often. But then we went back to visit her family before her dad, like, he passed away a couple years later. And I think she kind of realized, like, you know what? California's better, because she realized, first off, I don't know why, like, people don't, like, they all lived close to each other, but they never saw each other, which is weird. This is one thing I just don't understand about American culture, is that family doesn't stay tight. Why is that? Because on my Syrian side, like, that was the thing, like, people always believed in, like, very close-knit family. My grandpa said that was how he was raised by his grandma. And I know it's still like that in Syrian Lebanese culture. I just don't get, like, why, and I'm hoping this is changing a little bit more, like, why don't people want to live in multi-generational households? Why don't people want to have their family around them? Why do people hate their parents? I'm not that person, and I don't get that lifestyle. I'm never going to be one of those people. Like, you should love your parents. You should respect your parents. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I believe in loving my parents. Okay? Believe in respecting my parents. I have some sauces left over, I think. Some soy sauce that I'm going to use. These little soy sauce packets. Do I have any? Oh, and I have paprika because I want some spice to it. This isn't even as spicy. I'm just going to put some paprika in there. I could cut up one of my mom's chilies, but I don't have time to do that. I do, but I don't. I just do something different each time. And then I'm going to do the soy sauce packets for some flavor. Get the vegetables cooking down. Come on. I mean, I have soy sauce in a jar, but I like to use up things that I have first, just to use them up. And I have other things I'm going to add to it too. But I kind of just like to add things as I go. This. I feel like I want to add some grapefruit for like acidity. Just to give it like some citrusness to it. It's not garlic powder, right? I think it's gonna have garlic powder, but I'm not sure. Maybe I need a little bit more soy sauce. needed to wipe them up anyway. Hi. Okay, so I'm gonna throw those washcloths into the washer. Wash my baby hands. Move the soy sauce. My hands. I'm gonna put in more things. I'm gonna have more things I want to add in. More add-ins. I'm gonna put more of the grapefruit in. I'm gonna add this in. I thought I had my thing of veggies. Where are you, mister? Where did I put you? Maybe I'll save that one for another day. No, I want to use it tonight. So I have it has water, bamboo shoots, corn, this. What's this? There's water, carrot, celery, red bell pepper, bamboo shoots, water chestnuts, bean sprouts. I want to put this in. Besides, I want to test out my new can opener. So I have my fresh veggies, but I also had this that I wanted to add into it. Just to bulk up the veggie content a little bit more. Maybe I want to add just a tiny bit of sugar to get rid of any acidity. A little, tiny bit. Just get rid of the acidity. I thought I had more sugar in this. Oh yeah, I bought a new one. I remember. Stir that. I don't usually put sugar in the stir fry, but I've seen that tip for just getting rid of the acidity. Like to kind of bring down the acid, so to speak. Down these veggies, keep them cooking. It smells so good. I love vegetables. I'm gonna open my can. Been wanting to test out this can opener. Oh, this one's not bad. Pretty good. Seems to open pretty solid. Solid can opener. Okay, nice. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna dump the whole can in. More veggies in. Yeah. More veggies. Then add a little bit more olive oil. Gonna take this away, and then I had my can of I didn't want the chunky chicken, I wanted the teriyaki chicken thing to add into it. No, I'm gonna have to clean the floor again. thing I hate about cans sometimes though, that's like everything goes everywhere. I should have done it over the sink. There we go. Clean the floor. Let's put it inside here. Get in. Get in, get in, get in. In with you. Okay. Now I'm gonna kind of stir it up a little bit more. Everything nice and stirred. I guess this is more like a steam fry than a stir fry maybe, but that's okay. I like it. It's good for me. Like, that's what I like. Ooh, this is a little Middle Eastern touch, but it could be East Asian too, because Asians love sesame seed and they do have sesame sauce. But one thing I love, I have my Lebanese tahini. I'm gonna put some in just to give it kind of a tahini flavor. Rinse my baby fingers again. I like to add a little bit of everything when I make stir fry. Like, I just do it my own way, really. I definitely do. So I'm gonna put a little bit of tahini in there too. Like, why not? You say yummy. Oh no, tahini, I don't want you to go down the side. I have to get something to wipe you off with. Wipe off my tahini. I love tahini. It's so good. If you don't have tahini, you can use peanut butter too. It's just gonna make it creamier. Yes. Because, you know, people use like sesame sauces and stir fries. I feel like this is just gonna give it a creamy and dreamy base. So it's more like a stir steam. Stir fry. I could have bought some more fresh veggies, I guess. Like, I could have bought more fresh. What if I do this? I love this. It's making it so creamy and dreamy. Ooh, love this. It's really nice, actually. Because I love eggplant stir fry. So we have some of the plant-based soy protein mock meat in there. We have fresh carrots, and then we have the canned carrots from the canned like bean sprouts. So it's a fun combo for me. I like a little bit of everything. Let's just throw it all together and have fun. This is my attitude towards cooking. I love it, love it, love it. But yeah, now I have a big pot. This is great. And that's why I make big pots of food, because it's gonna last. Instead of like a little tiny pot, no. A little tiny pot is silly. Let's try and stir in the tahini more. Just make it more creamy everywhere, like to give the creaminess the whole. Look at this. So good. Let everything cook down a bit. Like, I want it kind of raw, but I want it kind of cooked too. I like this. It smells really good. That tahini really took it over the top. It really did. Tried that brand of Lebanese tahini. I'm very excited. It's Lebanese. Like, I'm part Syrian Lebanese, so I have to love it. Right? Well, I'm making stir fry, but this is very much a fusion, my creation, what I have in my kitchen. I'm going to put you in here experience, because that's what this is. Now everything's just kind of bubbling together, which I love. I love that. Just let it kind of bubble. And then I kind of want to take the eggplant and kind of smash it in, kind of. Because I love like slightly mushy type of veggies. I just, what do. Excited to try some. Ooh, and it made its own little sauce. It's so good. Nice. It's not fully cooked, but that's okay. I mean, I like it a little raw and a little cooked. I have a combo of everything. So I have my rice. Here, my Mr. Rice. My big pan of rice that I made. I'm gonna bowl. And I'm gonna put some rice on the bottom. Take some of the veggie. The thing about this sauce is you can kind of ladle it in off this. Kind of ladle it over. A little bit of everything. And some of the eggplant, raw carrot. Press it down on top. This smells good, and it made the house warm, so I love that. It's kind of cold outside for me anyway. I don't like cold weather, but yeah, I'm gonna try my nice stir fry. It's a plant-based vegan one. No meat needed. I don't need meat. You need meat? You drink meat? You eat meat. Live the life you want to live. Thanks for watching.